it's you know, it's just beginning, but at least try. That's all I'm asking is to try
You
to
saying
treat
you would?
all
You
of just
pick
the
that
same.
up,
I love my sister.
That's amazing. Stand up. Jason, I think you need to remember, or you need to retract on your history. If you do that, if you go to museums, you'll remember where you came from. As far as following what your brother say, he's no set example either. You need to stand up and be who you are. Kevin, you are in such great denial, but it's okay.
Thank you.
Christina, you know what? We all in here are God's children.
Yes, well.
You have, and God is a witness in here, that you have tried to reunite your family together tonight. I think that you should just move on and love him from a distance. I have to. Well, let me ask you, Kevin. I mean,
She is trying to reunite our family. She just wiped everything that we had off the face of the earth.
What'd you do?
It just happened a month ago.
Let me explain.
Let me have some time.
Did you burn the house down or something?
No.
Did you sell everything?
No.
She did.
They took all the money when my mom passed away, and I was entitled to the property. Well, this property sat here for 4 years. 4 years it has sat.
3 years.
Nobody has taken care of this property at all. There was weeds that kept growing up around the property, everything. It was nothing but snakes. It was a hazard. It was a fire hazard.
No, it's your dad's front yard, and he wanted it real bad, and you signed him a bill of sale.
Did you ever see it?
I'm going to see it.
Did you ever see it? Okay.
I will see it.
You'll never find it because there's not one.
There was one, because I was there. The police officer showed me one. And you went and did it?
No.
You signed him over a bill of sale.
Sir.
He threw you a little bit of money, and you took it.
No.
Well, didn't you guys get the money too? Y'all got money.
No,
Get it
You know what?
No.
Let me
The
ask you a
agreement
question,
was-
though. Let me ask you a question. Your mother is what connected you two together, right?
Right. That's the only thing that kept us together.
Okay,
Now
that's
that
the
she's
only
gone.
thing that connected you guys together.
Now
What do you
she's
think
gone.
your mother would think?
I know what
Sitting
my
down
mother
here
thinks.
looking at you two be so divisive, bicker over material things.
She would beat my
I mean,
tail.
wasn't it her life that you cared about, or was it all about her money and her property?
No.
Because if it wasn't, then you guys should be trying to hold on to each other.
We're not talking about money and property. We're talking about everything that a person had or represented on their short time on this earth.
You know, the truth be told, you can't take it with you.
You can't.
You know, if you truly believe, when this lady
She-
started talking about God, I saw you nod.
But she,
In agreement,
I
like
do.
you believe in God.
I certainly
So then you
do.
know your mother is in a place where she's all right.
Yes, she
She's
is.
fine. Her
She
spirit
is
is
fine.
okay. So
She-
you
her
guys shouldn't be
spirit lives
even
right here.
arguing or hating each other or separating over material things. Right?
I've got to do something.
I think you guys might have some things y'all need to deal with that's going to take a little longer.
It is.
And maybe we can help y'all work through some of that stuff. Welcome Dr. Grace to the show, y'all. Oh, Dr. Grace. It seems like there's a lot more going on over here with Kevin and Christina, but is there anything you could offer to them before we...
There is a lot, and we've shifted from one subject to the next. There's a web, an entire web going on over there. But the bottom line is, Kevin is actually one of the worst kind of racists there is, because he's doing what you call dodgeball racism. He's dodging every question you're asking him. He's not giving a full answer, and he's bringing up all the other stuff, what he and his sister need to work out or should have worked out, because that's not the topic of the show. But, in respect to your mother's memory, Kevin, you are the older one. Just at least try to like her. Even if you don't love her, just try to like her, because you would treat a stranger better than the way you're treating your sister right now.
I didn't say I didn't love her.
You don't.
I don't like what she's done. I don't like what she's doing. But I've never said I didn't love her.
Do you think you guys can, like, hook up and, like, sit down as adults? I mean, you're 19, but you're an adult. You think you could sit down with your older brother and maybe talk with him and try and resolve some of the things you got going on?
I would be willing to, but I don't think he will.
I believe that day will come.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all you can ask for.
Maybe that's the start.
It's not going to happen today, and it probably won't happen tomorrow, but I believe that day will come.
I hope so. I mean, it doesn't have to happen here. As long as it happens and your family gets to resolve some of this stuff, then God bless you. Now, how about Susan and Chuck?
Chuck, I'm so glad that you held your granddaughter, because one of the things that you did say, and people usually say is they're going to have so many problems on the outside. The problem starts with you, because you are part of society, and every single one of you are an individual in society. Collectively, we make up society. So if you start by liking her, you're giving her a better chance of someone else liking her.
Yes.
What about you, Susan? Are you at all satisfied with what you had happen here today? Did you get to talk to him and resolve it? Is there anything you want to say to him?
No, well, I feel like he's going to accept his granddaughter, but I know that should I, try to bring another black man into my life, maybe marry another black man, I know he's never going to accept that. And it'll go back to being just like it was, right?
Yeah, praise so.
You know what the problem is with that? To think, because one of the things he said that he wasn't good enough for his daughter. To think someone is not good enough, that means you don't think they're equal to and less than human. And that's your problem, Chuck. You have got to look into those diversity issues, because you are living in a multicultural world. You're not catapulted back into the days of slavery. And believe it or not, we are all equal in God's eyes. Hello?
Now, Jason, your sister's 2-year-old son is backstage. I think maybe we should bring him out so you can show him off to everybody and give him a big old hug. He deserves it all. Let's bring Chase out here.
You see, you wanted him this time, and he didn't want you, because you're creating that in him. So you need to realize what you're doing. Okay?
I think he'll recover pretty quickly. Stand up. Really quickly.
He's going to grow up, and I think he'll love you. And he's going to be the same one that you're going to need.
Yeah. You just got to show him that love. Look at him. He liked that. Getting the clap on. Get my clap. Thanks. Stand up, please.
Jason, are you going to continue to be, are you going to accept him when you go home?
Yeah.
He don't have no choice. Either do it or go on with himself, because I'm not doing it no more.
Because before you came here, you were so against it, with only sitting in here for an hour, and now you totally changed your whole perspective?
No, it's not going to be like that. When we get home, it's going to be the still thing, but I'm giving him something to think about along the way.
It may take some time. Do you think, now, you got a lot of this from your older brother, I know you got a lot of this from your older brother and your father, but do you think you're going to be able to handle that pressure of their opinion and just stick with what your sister is saying here and just show that love?
Yeah, I can stick with my sister saying, and don't pay them no mind.
All right, yeah. For you to make it, let me get a comment from here. Stand up, please.
Hi, to the father and the daughter, it's very, very hard in today's society, and I hope that you can work things out. I've seen it firsthand, and it can be very, very painful. Please try to love each other and try to work it out.
Chuck, I think you need to give yourself a little time, too, open yourself up a little bit. I think, you can teach an old dog new tricks, You're not that old. You got a little black on that mustache, it ain't all.
Jason, if for nothing else, you sat here and I watched you crack a smile when that idiot Kevin was mumbling whatever the heck he was talking about. If for nothing else, you want to change your views just because you sound that stupid, man.
Yeah, I know you don't want to sound like that. Well, I want to thank all of my guests for being honest and sharing their stories. We wish you guys all the best of luck. And remember, these are innocent children. They don't ask to be brought into this world. So love them unconditionally, or let them show you how to love unconditionally, since they're not all messed up like we are as adults. All right? Thank you so much for watching. See you next time on Queen Latifah.